Hello, everyone. Here's a bad debt expense problem. Students usually have a hard time understanding bad debt expense and allowance for doubtful accounts. So let's jump in. Let's read the problem. Mohawk Company has credit sales of 4.5 million for year 2015. At December 31st, 2020, the company's allowance for doubtful accounts has an unadjusted debit balance of 3,400. Mohawk prepares a schedule of its December 31st, 2020 accounts receivable by age. On the basis of past experience, it estimates the percent of receivables in each age category that will become uncollectible. The information is summarized here. So the first thing you want to do when you see a problem like this is you want to take when you're doing an aging method, there's a difference between the aging method and the sales method. With the aging method, you want to take your accounts receivable number times the percentage that's going to be uncollectible. So let's do that right quick. We got 396, 400. We got 277, 800. We got 4,800, 6,600, and 2,800. And then we need to put in the percentages. So we're going to do 2%. We're going to do 4%. We're going to do 8.5%. We're going to do 39%. And we're going to do 82%. All right, so now I need to take these numbers and times them by the percentages. So let's do this times 2%. And let's bring this down. And then we need to sum this up. Okay, so we got 27,990. Now you see that's one of the answers on here. This is not the right answer. This 27,990 is the ending balance of your allowance for doubtful accounts. So what I do is I do a T account for allowance for doubtful accounts. So let's do that. Allowance for doubtful accounts. Let's make this bigger. All right. And remember, debits on the left, credits on the right. So let's put our ending balance of allowance for doubtful accounts, which is 27,990. Now we need to see if we have a beginning balance somewhere. And if we look, it says allowance for doubtful accounts has an unadjusted debit balance of 3,400. So we're going to put 3,400 on this side. All right, so now we have to see, and remember the ending balance has to be 27,990 on the credit side. So we know just looking at this 3,400 does not equal 27,990. So that means we have to find the plug number. And the plug number is just going to be the 27,990 plus the 3,400. I like to make this negative because this helps me keep on track. I know allowance for doubtful accounts usually has a credit balance. So we know if it has a debit balance, it needs to be subtracted. That helps me to remember. But nonetheless, we need to take this and we're going to need to add the 3,400. So we need to subtract it to add the two together. Because remember, the two minus signs together equals a sum number. So this number right here is your bad debt expense. And this is your ending allowance for doubtful accounts. So remember, bad debt expense is going to be always part of allowance for doubtful accounts journal entry. Because if we did a journal entry for this, it would be bad debt expense and allowance for doubtful accounts. And it's going to be 31,390, 31,390. And if we look at that, if we look at the problem, it's going to be this one right here. B is going to be the right answer. If any of these problems are tripping you up, I am a financial accounting tutor. I've been tutoring students for years. So if you need any help with this type of information, I'm going to be making more videos. Just reach out to me in the description.